Now, like I said, the question is the copyright material you're teaching, or I'm sorry, singing on the radio teachable, right? Can I take it and make it a lesson, right? Yes. That's why part of the Copyright Fair Use Act involves what? Educational purposes, right? What does it mean to educate someone if they're singing the song on radio? You teach how to sing the song like the artist sing the song, right? And there's two ways you can do that. In the artist's voice, or if you sing or sound differently in your own, right? You could also have another artist sing another artist's song. If you're that good at impersonation, right? Like they do on Jimmy Fallon, right? No, I ain't saying they can't do it. But I am saying if it's just technology, I don't have the same technology you have as well, right? So I'm really doing it even if you're not. I don't know. Uh-oh. But that makes mine a real teachable lesson and yours not. Right? See, what that means is you can't hear the sound in your head to change your voice to match the voice you're hearing on the radio, and I can really do it, whatever it is. I know. Now, if you're representing someone's speaking voice, it's still their speaking voice, but the music, right? The same seven notes we all sing, right? With the five flats in between. That's my saying, Lady Gaga. Or 12 notes that we all sing. I know. I said that first, not you. And I'm teasing. Ain't that silly to say I sung that first, Lady Gaga? Not you. Don't I just sound silly and saying I sung the song first? Or someone got the song to me first. And that's the point to sing. If you like singing, I'm going to want to sing your songs. The same as you should want to sing my songs, right? It would be foolish of me to think that people ain't going to want to sing my songs if it's a good song, right? How can I think that way? That I'm so narcissistic that only I can sing my song because I paid the copyright infringement lawyers to protect my song from anyone else singing it but me. Because it's my intonation property. Only I can come up with this. No. You aren't the only one who came up with it. You just came up with it first. And you were given the opportunity to sing that song, right? First. That's all it is to me, right? That's why I can teach it under educational purposes. And that's all I'm doing. Oh, no. And I know some women have really been raped in their life, but the problem is it's consuming your life like Satan wants it to, right? You're focusing on either the pleasure or pain of the rape, right? Which even Adam and Eve had to deal with whatever happened in Eden differently, right? Now, if Satan is trying to seduce Adam, who is he going to be more gentle with? Eve. But if he's trying to seduce him in the anal sense and he never did it before, how is he going to do things with Eve? Gently. He's the devil. He's the devil for a reason, ain't he? And you don't really want to think about it that way. Mm-hmm. Now, it's like the boyfriend who was out the house. What's he going to do to the daughter while the mother kicked him out, right? At least the bedroom. Until morning, right? And to sleep on the couch, right? Well, see, I'm going to stay on the couch. But if he's all pissed off, what else can he do? Go in there to the little girl's room. Right. But he ain't going to go in there brutishly, right? He gonna use all his love making skills on the girl, right? And she's gonna be so strong, right? She ain't gonna know what to do, right? But just lay there. And see, that's the problem, Mom, right? Mm-hmm. Because see, all I can ask her to do is, what did he do to you, right? I don't know. If he even went in there to her. Either. I don't know that either, right? Maybe he is a decent guy. Mm-hmm. But why the hell are you kicking him out the house? And he's back when I come back from going back to Virginia, but got an unexpected break after Christmas. I told you I don't know when I'll come back. Could be a little after Christmas, but I'm not sure of that. That's all up to the Navy, right? But they happened to give me leave, right? For the second week in Christmas, and I was able to come back home, right? Now I came back and he was already back. So, like I said, I don't know what happened there, right? Exactly. But I don't remember the girl really coming in there to me either. Right? But she what? Could have but didn't. Could have but didn't, right? See, that's the point. When you're making me make up a hypothetical about anyone, me and my stepdaughter, me and her, or me and her mom, right? If you want it to go sexual, I have to say all I could do is certain things, even though her mom was right there. Right. The rest would be the girl's doing, because I would, hope she wouldn't know what to do, right? And you just go back to bed. And if you don't know what to do, that's what I'll tell her, go back to bed, right? You're not supposed to be here with me anyway. Unless, again, he did something with her. And even in trying to show me what he did with her, if it went to pulling down my pants, that's where I got to stop her. I'm the adult, right? I know that, right? To let it go past that point, right? All right. And if nothing happened, we all three slept in our individual rooms. Me on the couch, her mom in the bedroom, and her in her bedroom. It's a 2-bedroom apartment too, right? With a little kitchen, bathroom, and 2 bedrooms and a living room. I lived there in the apartments myself when we had the 2-bedroom apartment. But ours was more on the outskirts near the Kroger versus, right? And I still remember where it's at to this day, right? And I remember what was important to me, right? And see, I was kind of scared to fight back sometimes because I was worried I'd get in more trouble than my bully, right? That's another thing you gotta realize, right? You gotta stand up for yourself. Now, why can I say the way I'm saying it, nothing happened? Because it's my life, right? I, no matter what you say, do really have a stepdaughter when I'm married my ex-wife. Mm-hmm. And you're trying to accuse me of molesting her. That ain't the same as her waking me up in the middle of the night and bringing her back to you, Daphne. And nothing sexually occurred. That's all I can say could have happened, right? But you're hiding it even from me. If I told you I got amnesia of it, I don't remember exactly what happened, right? But I'll tell you that you're making me guess if something more happened. And like I said, nothing's going to happen more at 4 than with Renee at 4. I wouldn't even go sexually with her, no matter what I'm doing. I would never try to have sex with my stepdaughter or molest her or touch her sexually, right? Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't touch her at all. I'm not saying I wouldn't help her pull her panties down because I don't know why she's in there with me. She had to pee or something, right? But I'm thinking along natural lines, not sexual lines, honey. I ain't thinking I'm going to, break the daughter because the mother left his friend in Tennessee. No. I don't know what's going on, but okay, if you're suddenly acting like that, I need to get away from you, not stay around you, and you figure out what's in your head. I don't know, right? Anymore. I thought everything was going fine until I went to Bethesda, right? And we know what you wanted, my daughter, your daughter. More than you wanted Shane, probably even more than you wanted Jonathan himself, right? You wanted your daughter from your mother and was doing everything in your power to get her from her as fast as you could. Now that suggests a problem with Granddad. Mm-hmm. Not Shane. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. By its very paranoia of itself, right? Mm-hmm. Like I told you, usually it's the men molesting the daughters more than the women, right? If it's a woman, she was fucked up by something else, which is why I'm pointing out. If my mom's doing something, it would be because someone raped her like me, Daddy, and I'm making that up too. But like I said, that's all I can say, right? If she's acting that crazy, Roddy, and that's what I'm suggesting there, then something happened to mess her up. Most women know not to have sex with their son, hypothetically, too, right? Right. It's still hypothetical, right? I don't know she ever did either. And what are you doing? Waiting with a shotgun to shoot the son? Because the mom snuck in there to have sex with him, and that's why he don't remember. Is that what you're saying, right? Well, then why didn't the son die? Because it wasn't in his power to do anything if the mom was trying to have sex with him. I guess, right? Technically, right? Anyone, okay, like I said, though, isn't supposed to do that, right? I'm sure my mom knows she's not supposed to have sex with me and wouldn't even try. And I never had her make a move on me either, nor big rod either I know of, right? So again, we're talking under what circumstances would she ever do that? None. But you're making me wonder, could she have done it? I don't know, right? I don't recall, though, either. So you're talking something to black me out, like hit me over the head with something that would knock you out, right? Where you have amnesia. And that's almost enough to kill you, right? Like at the wreck. Whatever happened there, I'm going to drop little Roddy somewhere off and something intervenes at Vivian's house, right? I at least made it to her house, if not somewhere shortly after down that road, right? It's all I can guess, too, right? That's the end of it, right? That's my business. Now, because I know it also could have happened to one of my female cousins, and probably did, right? That's why I'm saying that in the blog, right? And I'm telling you certain things in the blog, right? If you're reading the whole blog, and someone's skipping all through that and going to the last part, Mr. Walker, possibly, right? Whoever it is, and acting like a spoiled Lot and his daughters. And I hope to God you're not like Lot and his daughters, Mr. Walker. I don't know you. But guess who prevented me from meeting you? Your own daughter. Think about that, sir. The only reason I didn't meet you is your daughter acted crazy because of my driving, I guess, through the mountains. But the problem is, sir, we made it through the mountains. So what was she mad at? Me? For making it through the mountains? That's what it would seem like. I mean, it's one thing if we, wrecked. It's another thing if we didn't and she's mad, right? That don't even make sense, does it? Mm-hmm. It's like she didn't want to make it through the mountains, right? Would seem like then, right? I don't know. Because, see, that's where the lie started, whatever's going on, right? That's why she's wanting to get her daughter from her mother. Whatever the reason is, sir, it has to do with you. And you know it. And your relationship with your daughter. And don't tell me it's not similar to what Mr. Baker was doing to Lisa. I don't know the details, and I'm not saying I know, right? But you didn't want a child looking like you when you married Barbara, did you? You wanted to look like Barbara. Thinking she would be the dominant DNA. I know why you did it. But the problem is you don't know Barbara's DNA either. She could have some white in her, sir. You ever think of that? She must have. It's called a recessive gene, dickhead. Excuse my French there, you two. Think about it, Richard. Chucky Dicky. I can call him that, right? Because Dick's another name. I'm not talking about Dick Van Dyke either. He's probably a cool guy. He wouldn't abuse that right. I don't think. Okay. Now, sometimes a dick's a good dick, and sometimes a dick's a bad dick. When they're a bad dick, they're just a bad dick. And that's the point. But whatever the problem was, it didn't develop until we made it through the mountains, no matter how fast I was driving. Now, the only thing that will prevent me from meeting you that day, sir, is her what? Leaving you stranded in Tennessee. That's right. That's right. Now, I done met Brandon. I done met Crystal. The only two people I hadn't met are who? Her and her daddy. Her mother and her daddy. Who does it look like she's trying to keep me from meeting? That daddy. And it's him she didn't want me to meet. Oh, no. Whatever the reasons were, only she knows, right? Because Barbara would deny it like any woman during the 70s. See, that's your problem, Miss Walker. Mm-hmm. You're trusting a man blindly when he's the devil himself sometimes, right? Like Mr. Baker. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm sure Lois swears up and down Lisa's his daughter, right? And I'm sure to this day she knows Lisa is his daughter. The problem is the asshole's so confused he's messing with his own daughter even though she's his daughter, right? That's the real problem there. Mm-hmm. I'm not worried about the fact that I was around Lisa when that was going on, right? I'm worried how if he actually seduced her and finally had sex with his own daughter, right? And got her pregnant, right? And then she couldn't sticker that on me if we didn't have sex, or go all the way. That's the problem too, right? And she's acting more crazy in the bedroom than she's acting insane, right? She's afraid to fuck me, right? Or have sex with me, right? Whatever you want to call it at the time, right? And I know it's his spirit that's making her feel that way, not mine. No. And this is why you gotta get personal when someone's being molested and you don't know the details of it, right? I don't even know the details of my female cousin who was being molested, but like I said, I know it somewhat involved the gun, right? That's all I heard, right? But what's he using on the brother? What's he using on the mother? The same thing, right? To keep him quiet. If he's got a gun, Harvey got a gun. He thinks it's all fun. But then he's done. You're all gonna face the great white throne. But trust me, I saw it. And I'm worthy to stand before it. I'm trying to repent of my sins. Or not do them in the first place, you understand? God must see a willing spirit in me to try not to do the wrong thing. Don't mean I'm perfect in it, right? Certain things you can tempt me with,